recording the class. Nice to be here, everybody. Nice to be here. Welcome, welcome. Let's get this thing started, shall we?
Hi.
Let's hey, how we doing?
I'm good, teacher. Great.
Good to have you here, Beatrice. Nice to have you here. I'm happy that everybody's here. They're all here. We're gonna have a good time. And we're just gonna enjoy this English class. This is English therapy for you. Okay, are you ready? Oh, Isabel is coming in. Let's give Isabel a second here. So yeah, today is Monday. Today is Monday. It's the the working day. Oh, you know what? Now that I have you here, I want to remind you guys that next Monday, next week in Colombia, it's a holiday. So we won't have class the 7th of August. And then there's another holiday, the 21st. But, we'll still have the 8 classes. We'll just move the date, if anything. But I also want to say hello to Isabel, who just joined. Hello, Isabel. Welcome to class. Let's get started. I'll remind you guys on Wednesday that we don't have class on Monday. Don't worry. Welcome to your conversation class. We're going to work on a couple of things in this class. We're going to work on word orders, some speaking, pronunciation, some listening, some writing, a little bit of everything. Let's warm up. Let's do an activity to warm up in today's class. Hello, hello. All right, so it's very easy, this activity, but this activity, you have to pay attention, okay? I am going to give you some instructions, and I need you to follow all of the steps, all right? So I am going to give you some instructions, and I need you to write down on a piece of paper or on your computer or on your cell phone somewhere, you follow my instruction, you do that thing on that piece of paper, okay? So I'm going to begin with my instructions here. And my first instruction for you is that I want you to write the number 86. Write the number 86. Go right ahead. Write it down somewhere. Okay. Instruction number 2. I want you to count backward. Backward means hacia atrás. Count backward 5 numbers from the 86 and write the new number. Okay, I'll repeat that instruction. Count backward 5 numbers and write the new number. Okay. All right, I will now continue. Instruction number 3. I want you to count forward 3 numbers and write the new number. I will repeat it. Count forward 3 numbers and write the new number. Instruction number 4. Now I want you to count backward 8 numbers and then forward 2 numbers and write the new number. I'll repeat the instruction. Count backward 8 numbers and then forward 2 numbers and write the new number. Instruction number 5. Now count forward 9 numbers and write the new number. I'll repeat it again. Count forward 9 numbers and write the new number. Instruction number 6. Count backward 8 numbers and then count backward another 6 numbers and write down the new number. I'll repeat it. Count backward 8 numbers and then count backward another 6 numbers and write the new number. Instruction number 7. Count forward 3 numbers and then count forward another 10 numbers and write the new number. I will repeat it. Count forward 3 numbers and then count forward another 10 numbers and write the new number. All right. Now I'm going to go around and I'm going to ask you what numbers you have. So I'm going to start with you, Annie. Annie, what was your final number of after all those instructions? Annie, what did you get for your final number?
I can't find the micro. My last number is 86.
Okay, thank you very much, Annie. Beatriz, what was your final number?
The second?
What's the last number? After all the instructions, what was the number you have?
81.
81, okay. Esmeralda, what is your final number? Esmeralda, can you hear me? Esmeralda. She's with us in spirit. She's with us in spirit. I'm going to ask Isabel. Isabel, what was the number you have after all those instructions?
81.
81. Okay, okay. Thank you, Isa. Juliana, what was your final number after all, that set of instructions? What did you get?
I don't know, teacher. I don't understand.
No worries. All right, so you don't have a number yet. That's a problem. No problem. Let's go through the instructions. Let's see if you have the same ones. And now you can see where you made the mistake. So let's take a look at that here. Let's take a look at that here. All right. Oh, here comes Esther. Here comes Esther. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Take a look at this together. You'll see, not that hard. It's just, if you miss one instruction, then you made a mistake somewhere. You have to pay very close attention to get it. All right, so the first instruction was write, number 86. So you write down number 86, right? Instruction number 2 was count backward 5 numbers. So 86, you count back 5, you get 81. And then I said count forward 3 numbers. So 81, count forward 3 numbers, you get 84. And then the next instruction was count backward 8 numbers and then forward 2 numbers. So 84 minus 8 plus 2 is 76. I mean 78, I'm sorry, 78. And then once you have 78, I said count forward 9 numbers, and 78 plus 9 is 87. And then I said count backward 8 numbers, and then count backward another 6 numbers. So 8 plus 6 is 14. So 87 minus 14, right? All right. So then we have count forward 3 numbers and then forward another 10. So 3 plus 10 is 13. So 73 plus 13 is 86. And it is the same number that we began with. And that was the that was it. That was the activity. That was the activity. But it was all about listening, right? All about listening. Just want to see if you're paying attention. All right. So all right, let's do something else now. Let's get started. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome Esther. Esther, who is also here with us. Hello, Esther.
Hello, teacher. Hello.
Welcome. Nice to have you here. All right, so the next thing we're doing, guys, is that we're going to look at something called word order or sentence structure. Sometimes when you're having not sometimes, all the time, when you're having a conversation, it's really important to know the order of the words in a sentence for you to communicate efficiently. If we don't know the words, maybe the person will not understand, or it can be very confusing for the person listening to you. So, I mean, we're going to take a look at some structures. The normal structure is we have the subject, then, for example, many people, and then the verb, the action word walk, the object, their dogs. The place, at the park, and the time on Sunday. Many people walk their dogs at the park on Sunday. I want you to notice that here we have the action word, right, which is walk. Normally, after the action word, we use the object that is connected to the verb. So when you say walk, what are they talking about? Walk what? What do the people walk? Their dogs. And then we have the place. This is where the action takes place. And we have the time phrase. On Sunday, last week, last month. But sometimes, you know, that can be at the beginning. Here we have some more examples. So I can say they play handball in the gym every Monday, or I can say every Monday they play handball in the gym. Both are correct. But usually notice that we have the same structure. The subject, the verb, the object, place, and time. Sometimes we forget the order, but this is it. SVOPT. SVOPT. Let's take a closer look at this. Take a look at this together. So yeah. I love that in Colombia we have so many holidays. The 7th of August is a holiday. That's some kind of battle, right? The Boyacá battle. And then we have another holiday, the 21st. So I don't know what it is, but I'm very happy that I live in Colombia and have all these holidays. All right, so here we have some more examples of the structure. Like I said before, usually what we have here is the subject, the person that does the action, the verb, the object. Sometimes we have like, I don't know, some helping verbs, right? The do, the does, the can, the must, the verb to be, that still goes in the same place. And then sometimes we have what we call an indirect object, him, her, us, but it's the same order. It really doesn't change. And like I said before, we can do the time, when that thing happened in the beginning, or we can put it at the end. It really depends. Okay. So we're going to take a look at that. Here we have a question. And as you know, normally when we have questions, the auxiliary, the can, the did, the do, the does, we switch places with the subject. And it's the same thing with the verb to be. Why is he helping you, for example? All right, let's take a look at something different to kind of practice. And I think we should practice together, just so you get the hang of it. Let's do some practice together, and then I'll let you do some independent practice. But let's do some practice together, because really, this is like when you look at a new tense in English. And so you have to remember, okay, this first and then this, like, but after you do it, you know, with so much repetition, it becomes automatic. It really becomes automatic. Let's take a look at the first one here. Here we have a sentence. It's the place most beautiful I know. It's the place most beautiful that I know. Now, there's something wrong with the sentence. The words are not in the correct order. Think about the correct order, please. Think about the correct order. Now I am going to show you the correct order. Did you think of this sentence? Okay, let's try another one, but I'm going to ask you, Juliana, maybe you can help me with this one. Juliana, I was all day at home. How would you change this? What do you think the correct order would be, Julie?
I was no, I was no, it's good. This is good.
Okay. All right. What do you think, Isabel? What do you think? Do you think it's correct?
I was at home all day.
Let's see. That's it. So all day, this is kind of like the time. Remember the time that we do an activity. So I was at home on Thursday. I was at home on Saturday. I was at home last week. I was at home on Christmas. Anytime you have when the activity happened, that usually goes at the end, or you can also put it in the beginning. You can say, all day I was at home. But usually we can just put it at the end. It's much easier. All right, let's
Teacher.
try another one here. Let's try another one.
Teacher,
Yes, Beatriz.
okay, I have a question, the other, before.
This one. Yeah.
The at, when I, in conversation, at home, at Sunday, always is no the final, the end in the sentence, no? Al final de la oración. No
The preposition.
necesariamente.
No, in this case, the preposition can be between two verbs. It can be towards the beginning of the sentence. In other words, no tiene que ser al final. La preposición no es porque es preposición al final, pero sí en este caso ese all day que nos dice cuándo sucedió la acción. This would be like the time phrase.
Okay. Okay.
Sí, pero ya vamos a mirar más ejemplos y miren dónde están esas preposiciones en las próximas.
Okay.
Let's take a look at this one here. Esther, Miguel has a life very complicated. What do you think, Esther? How would we change this sentence?
I don't know, teacher.
All right, that's okay. Esmeralda, you want to try this one? Okay, I don't think Esmeralda can. Annie, you want to try this one?
Me, sorry.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Miguel has a very complicated life.
That is correct. Julie, do you want to try this one? Here, I'll give it to you. We did something very similar to this in, I think it was the last class, kind of embedded questions. In this case, this is not a question. It's like a sentence, right? So we don't need to put the verb to be and the it in this order because it is not a question. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. All right, let's try another one. Let's try another one. This one. Let's see. Who wants to try this one? I'm taking volunteers. Raise your hand. Who wants to try this one?
I think that he always have. Yes, he always has an apple after lunch.
Yes, he always has an apple after lunch is correct. Beatriz, you want to try this one?
Okay, I try. She's never late.
Yes, that's right. She is never late is correct. All right. Let's do another one. Let's try this one. Let's see. Who wants to try this one? I'm taking volunteers. Don't be afraid. We learn from mistakes. It's okay if we make a mistake.
Maybe she asked him what. No.
She asked him what it was. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Annie, get this one. Try this one, Annie.
We hear the same thing for a long time.
All right. We heard the same thing for a long time. Very good. Very good. I want you to compare. Right? So if we, in the sentence there, we have we heard. Heard is the action word. And then the same thing. And then for a long time. A long time here, there was no place in the sentence. So we heard the same thing for a long time. It's the same structure, guys. It doesn't change. All right, let's try another one. And maybe let's see who can help me here. Juliana, you want to try this one? It's okay if you make a mistake. It's okay.
Yesterday, me and Iris found man.
Okay, very close, very close. So yes, you can say yesterday. You can put it at the beginning. You can put it at the end. We can say yesterday, an Irishman phoned me, or you can say an Irishman phoned me yesterday. Oh, Irishman phoned me. We can say yesterday, an Irishman phoned me, or I'm going to just try another one here. We can say an Irishman phoned me yesterday. And both are correct. All right, let's try another one here. Let's try another one. Who wants to try this one? I'm going to try. Julie, you want to try this one?
I was working in the office all day.
Good job. Fantastic, Julie. Great job. Esther, you want to try this one?
I teacher. She lived in Paris for 2 years.
That's correct. So we have the subject, the action word, we have the place and the time. That is the structure. S-V-O. There you go. All right, let's try another one. I have this one here. Maybe Isabel, you can help me with this one.
Okay. No sé, I improve. No sé, I improve a lot. My English, no, pero so.
Very close. You're so close. Okay, so I have to improve. What do you have to improve? When you say improve, improve what?
English.
Your English. Okay, so now try it.
I have no, pero
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Continue.
I have improved my English a lot.
That's it. I have to improve my English a lot. So here my English is like when we go here, the indirect object. Give who? Give her. Write who? Kim. Drink what? Coffee. After the verb, after the action word, you have to say the object. You have to, the action is always normally connected with something, right? With an object. So in this case, that's my English is the object. That's what you have to improve. Let's go to the next activity here. And I have 3 links for you to practice because, you know, like I said, this is not hard. You just have to do a lot of repetition and repetition, but it's not hard. And once you get used to it, it becomes automatic. But the only way for it to become automatic is for you to practice and practice and practice. Let's do this practice here. And then we'll do a speaking activity. But let's do this practice first. And you know, there's a web page that I normally use to prepare activities for you guys. And I don't know, I think the web page is having a glitch. Oh man, I wanted to prepare something special for this topic specifically, but the web page is not working. I don't know what's going on with the web page. So I have to change it up. I got to change it up. All right, let's do 3 activities. The first activity we're going to do is this one here. Super easy. What do you have to do? You have to drag the words in the correct order. What is drag? Drag is arrastrar. You click and you drag. That's right. You click and you drag. All right. You click and you drag. And then after you think it's, when you think it's ready, when you think the sentence is in the correct order, you press check, new sentence, continue, continue. That's going to be exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, very easy. Here we have some words, and all you have to do is click on the words to build the sentences. For example, And if you click on the box, maybe you made a mistake, you can click on the box and it starts again. Okay, for example, and you say, no. Click on the box and you can erase. Okay. All right, that's gonna be the second one, very easy. And the final one is this one. And now you have to write the sentence out. So boom. You don't need to write the period because the period is here at the end of the sentence. So let's try those 3 out. And when we come back, we'll do speaking activity. And I think I have some very good speaking questions for you today. I think you're going to enjoy them because I try to get some crazy speaking questions. So you have a lot of fun with your partners, your classmates. Let me share the exercise number 1 here for you. There you go. That's number 1. Now I'm sharing exercise number 2. Exercise 2. Bam. And now I'm going to share exercise number 3, which is number 3 is my favorite because I like when you have to write them out. That's the real practice. That's the real practice. All right. And Esther, I know you like the links in the Zoom, so I'll share them in the Zoom right now as well. And if you have any questions at all when you're doing the sentences, maybe there's something you're not sure of or you have a question, remember you can always write the question down. And when we come back, you can say, teacher, you know what? I didn't get this. Can you help me with this? I'll be happy to help you out. All right. Good luck to everybody. And as soon as you finish, please raise your hand so we can continue. Good luck. I'm going to share with you also in the WhatsApp group. I'm going to share the little table that's going to help you with the structure. Okay. Good luck.
Okay.
All right, ladies, welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you did well with the structure exercises. Let's do something else. Let's not think about structure for a second. Let's do something different. But first, I want to ask any questions. Does anybody have any questions about the activities, about the web pages or anything like that? I think they were pretty simple, straightforward, right? It's nice to refresh your memory. Like I said, the more repetition, the more you do it, the better. All right, so what we're going to do now is, I don't know what to call this. I don't know what to call this, but I like doing this. I think I'm going to do the first one with you so you see how easy this is. And the idea is that when you give me your answer, you give me a complete answer. Okay, complete answer. So to finish these sentences, ladies, all of the words that finish these sentences finish with the letter A. Finish with the letter A. For example, people fly in. Where do people fly? Do you know?
Airplane.
Airplane.
Right. People fly in airplanes. Right. So there you go. People fly in airplanes. I'm going to write here. This is way too big. I'm going to write a little bit smaller here. And yeah, so airplanes. Airplane. There you go. In an airplane. You know what? It should be in an airplane. We need that. We need that. All right. So you get the idea. All right. So we have these 9 sentences left. And I want you to think about the correct answer. Okay. Look at them. Look at them. I am now going to call on some of you, see if you get it. Let's see. I'll start with you, Isabel. Isabel, Kevin Costner, Brad Pitt, and Sean Connery, they're all what? Can you tell me the complete answer?
Kevin
Actors.
Costner, Brad Pitt, and Sean Connery are all actors.
Are all actors is correct. Thank you, Isabel. I'm going to go with number 3. Juliana, you get number 3. Go ahead.
when you grow up, you are
Yeah, when you're not a child anymore. You're a, you're a person, you're more than 18 years old. What are you? What is that called? And what do we call that? Starts with the letter A. Starts with the letter A. An adult. We are an adult. Unfortunately, so many people want to grow up. When you're a kid, you want to grow up fast, and then you grow up fast and say, no, I want to be a kid. We're never happy, right? We're never happy. All right, I'm going to go with Esther. Esther, tell me a country that has many kangaroos. Number 4, Esther, get number 4, please.
I don't know.
A country that has many kangaroos. Do you know where the kangaroos live, Esther?
No.
Australia.
I don't know.
Australia. No
Sorry.
tiene pasaporte para salir. Es que hay que empezar. All right, let's do number
No,
5.
nunca he salido de mi país.
No, los canguros.
Bueno,
The
tampoco
kangaroos.
ellos.
Yeah, they can. Thank you very much, Esther. So there, Esther, see, you learned something new today. Kangaroos are from Australia. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go with Beatriz. Beatriz, number 5. Give me number 5, please.
A machine which keeps you cool in summer is air conditioner.
Air conditioner is correct. Look at you. Very good. Number 6.
Teacher,
Yeah,
I have a question.
sure.
How do you say ventilador in English?
Good question. You know how you say ventilador? You say fan. Como fanático.
Ah, yes, I know.
Sure.
I don't remember.
No problem. All right, number 6. Let's go with let's see with Annie. Get number 6 for me.
I don't know. It wakes you up in the morning. It's amazing.
very, very easy. This one's easy. Juliana, do you know?
Alarm clock? No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. It's an alarm. It's an alarm. Very good. Alarm clock. Both are correct.
Yes.
Good job. Good job. Yeah, sometimes they're much easier than you think. Sometimes they're much easier than you think. All right, let's try another one. Let's try this one. Isa, the opposite of dead. What is that called?
Is, how do you say vivo?
You say alive.
Alive, okay.
Y
Teacher, ¿puedo decir live? No.
Okay. Se puede decir live, pero solo como adjetivo. Es decir, I can say, that rat is a live animal. Ahí sí se puede, porque ahí live está como un adjetivo, ¿sí? Pero si decimos live solo así, live, es que depende también, podemos decir live o live. Live es que algo está en vivo, ¿sí? Pero ahí no es un verbo, ahí es también un adjetivo. So, that show is live. Ahí es un adjetivo, pero como verbo decimos live. He lives in Paraguay. Entonces depende. Como verbo siempre es live. Pero vivo.
Vivo es alive.
Alive.
Perdón. Alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Difficult one, right, Isa? That was a difficult one. Isa, give me number 6. Does anybody number 6? Isa, I'm gonna give it to you, but you know, if anybody knows it. Somewhere to stub your cigar out. Stub is cuando uno apaga un cigarrillo, right? Do you know where, you know, many people don't smoke now. It is kind of, you know, out of fashion to smoke. But do you know what this is called, Isa? What we say in Spanish?
No. Oh, no. I don't know.
Ashtray.
Ashtray? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, ashtray. So if we take ashtray, if I look on the I look on the internet and I look for ashtray, let's see if I get a picture of ashtray over here. I'm gonna get an image. There it is. If I put ashtray, look at that. But they're not very used anymore. You know, many people don't smoke anymore.
Cenicero.
Cenicero, yeah.
Oh my.
Okay, number 9 is very easy, but every time I ask this question to students, they don't know. And this one's so easy. Number 9, who knows what number 9 is?
Beautiful.
No, it has to begin with the letter A.
Astronaut.
No, it means good looking or pretty. What is
Ah,
the word that means good looking or pretty? Nobody. When I tell you, you're going to say, why didn't I think of that? Are you ready? Because awesome is like cool, you know, or like, oh, that's like a great person, right? But what if you want to say they're good looking or they're pretty?
Suerte.
We say attractive.
Attractive?
Of course. It begins with the letter A.
O hermoso.
Right. Atractivo. Yeah.
Atractivo. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Oh
It
my
begins.
Mi
God.
mente divagó por otra cosa.
What do you think? But what for good looking or pretty? Attractive. Pero sí, muchos piensan awesome. Es una respuesta como awesome. And number 10 is very easy. A person who goes into the moon or outer space is called an astronaut. Astronaut, yeah. Yeah, that one's too easy, too easy. All right. Okay. I'm gonna give you this one, and I'm gonna give you some time to try to think of the answers, and I'll just call on you and we'll finish with this activity. All right. So here are 10 sentences, but let me make this a little bit smaller. Maybe, let's see, make this a little bit bigger. How about this one like that? All right, I'm going to leave these 10 sentences here. I'm going to give you some time to think of the answers, and I'm going to call you and see if you know what the answer is. All right, there we have the 10 sentences. Take your time, take your time. I'll give you a minute, write down your answer somewhere. And when you tell me the answer, please tell me the complete sentence, all right? The complete sentence. Write them down, write them down. Write them down, write them down. All right, I'm going to begin, and I'm going to begin with Annie. Annie, you have number 1. Annie, go ahead and start with number 1, please.
Husband.
But this is a person who is not married. It has to begin with the letter B. The answers have to begin with the letter B.
Single.
Has to begin with the letter B.
Novio es
Boyfriend.
Fiance.
The answer was Bachelor.
Bachelor.
Ay, Dios.
Yes.
Now, a bachelor is somebody who is not married. Someone who is not married. Quizás no tiene ni pareja, pero es totalmente libre, por así decirlo. He is a bachelor. Beatriz, get number
my
2.
God.
Teachers,
Yeah.
y single.
Single sí, pero tiene que empezar con la letra B. B de bebé.
Ay, caramba.
Ah,
Con la
ok.
letra B. Ah, no, es que yo no estaba
I
entendiendo.
understand.
Ya.
I
Ah,
understand.
now, okay.
Ok, ya entendí, ya entendí.
I'm going to give you one more minute. All right, look at the 10 sentences again. The answer has to be with the letter B. And then we'll try it out, all right? Remember, letter B. I'll give you a minute. Go ahead, think about them. Letter B, guys, letter B. All right, I'm going to begin. And this one is going to be for Beatriz. Beatriz, another word meaning luggage.
Is back.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to accept that.
I don't know.
You're right. It could be bag, right? Anybody else?
AG.
Baggage.
AG.
Baggage.
Baggage.
Bag. Pero sabe que
Baggage.
acepto el bag because bag is also, it's also luggage. All right, I'm going to go to number 3, and this one is for Esmeralda. Esmeralda, someone whose job. Can you please say the complete sentence there? Number 3.
Barber.
Yes, tell me the complete sentence there, Esmeralda.
A barber. Someone
Okay,
with
but say someone whose job, go ahead. Someone whose job is to cut hair.
Someone whose job is to cut hair is called a barber.
Very good. A barber. A barber.
Mhm.
Cut. All right, let's go to number 4, and this is going to be for Esther. Esther, someone without, go ahead. Say the complete sentence of number 4, please, Esther.
Someone without sock or shoes on his barefoot or
Barefoot, yes, barefoot.
barefoot.
Very good, barefoot. That's a difficult one. Good job. Number 5 is for Isa. Say the complete sentence, Isa.
The red liquid in your body is called blood.
Blood, yes. It's called blood. Very good. Thank you, Isa. Number 6 is for Julie. Julie, try that one. Julie, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher. I don't know. I think.
The people from England, what do we call
No.
them? We say they're English, but there's another word.
Brittany.
Hey, very close, very close. They are British.
British.
Okay.
Teacher, yo iba a
Yes.
decir Queen.
Pero tiene que empezar con la B. All right.
Sí, eso es lo
Let's
malo.
go to Annie. Annie, get number 7.
Someone who breaks into houses is a, I don't know.
It's
I
a
don't know.
burglar.
Burglar.
Burglar?
Burglar, yes.
Oh.
Burglar. Let's take a look at a picture of a burglar.
Yes.
So this is a burglar, right? This is somebody that breaks into
Okay.
houses. Right, this is a burglar over here. All right,
Okay.
let's go to Beatriz. Beatriz, get number 8 for me, please.
What is this? Something that is fired from a gun is called a I don't know.
This one's a bullet.
Bullet?
A bullet es bala.
Ah, okay.
Something that is fired from a gun is called a bullet. Thank you, Beatriz.
Okay.
Number 9, Esmeralda, try number 9.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, here we have a few possibilities. A small word that means next to is by. We can also say beside. Beside or by, it means the same as next to. Es un como sinónimo. So you can say, I live beside the cinema, or I live by the cinema, or I live next to the cinema. They're all the same. Thank you for trying there anyway, Esmer. Let's go to Esther. Esther, something that is used to fasten shirts and cuffs is called, what do we call those things that you use to close your shirts? Maybe your pants.
I just teach.
Esta también parece muy dura, pero es muy fácil. And this is a button.
Button.
A button, yes, a button. We use buttons to close shirts. We use buttons to close pants. We use buttons to close jackets. A button. Let's take a look at a button. Buttons are, there's many colors of buttons, but this is a button. También es botón. También es botón, pues, de que uno oprime, ¿no? Ese tipo. All right, let's do something else. All right, we're done with that. We're done with that. Let's go to something else. Let's do some pronunciation practice. And I have 2 activities for pronunciation practice. The first one is called an imitation activity. I think we have done one. Maybe Beatriz has done one in another pronunciation class, but you have never done this video. We're going to do this pronunciation activity right now. Remember, there are 3 steps to this activity. The first step is that you are going to listen and look at a video, and you're going to hear the person speaking. Your job is to first listen to what they say and read the text. Va a tener el texto ahí, pero el texto lo que están diciendo no es una traducción. So you read the text and you listen. Then they're going to repeat the audio and the person speaking. And now, in this one, you have to look at what they say, listen, and they're going to pause the video. When they pause the video, you speak. Hacen una pausa en el video y ustedes repiten la frase que acabaron de escuchar. Y después sigue el video y así hasta que terminen todo el texto. In the last section, in section number 3, now here you are going to try to say the same thing as the person at the same time. Ahora van a decir lo mismo que la persona a la vez. This activity is called an imitation technique or a shadowing technique. And it is a fairly new technique. Ha sido investigado y comprobado que es la mejor forma de uno mejorar, una de las mejores formas de mejorar la pronunciación, porque acuérdese que la pronunciación es imitación de sonido. I am going to share this video right now. We're going to do this activity. This activity is really only like 7 minutes, but when you finish, please raise your hand. Yo automáticamente adelanté la parte del video que no necesitamos. Entonces, va a empezar como a los 3 minutos y pico, porque ahí empieza realmente la actividad. I'm going to share the link here in the WhatsApp group, and I'm also going to share it in the Zoom chat. Good luck with this activity. Remember, raise your hand when you finish, and good luck. All right, guys, let's continue. Let's continue. Hope you did well with that, but we're not done. No, we're not done at all. We got, let's do an activity that it's a little bit different from the speaking. We'll come back to a speaking activity. I think I have one more in the books there for you. I got 3 more activities for today. Let's do this one. And you know what? Yeah, let's do this one. Let's do this one. Let's do this one, which is a speaking activity. I know you like these. I like them too. It's a speaking activity from Speech Ace. Let's take a look at that. There is a total of 11 sentences here, guys. Please do the pronunciation activity for those 11 sentences. I just shared the link in the WhatsApp group and in the Zoom link. Check that out. As soon as you finish, please raise your hand so we can continue, and good luck to you. All right, let's continue. Let's continue, ladies. Let's continue. It's Monday, and I'm here with, oh, I'm always in class with you fantastic ladies. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Annie. That was a good sneeze. Whew, when I sneeze. All right, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm always lucky to have these 5 fantastic women with me. How lucky am I? All right, let's go now to the next thing. And the next thing we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, or just ladies in this case, is work on a little bit of listening, a little bit of writing. That's right. And this audio or this dictation exercise is called getting a visa. So these are maybe sentences that you would hear when you are getting a visa. Let me remind you that here you press play.
Does it take long to get a visa?
And you can change the speed, la velocidad. You can change it here. You click on the one next, you can put it maybe a little bit slower.
Does it take long to get a visa?
And here you write what you hear. But I'm not going to give you the answer. There's only 6 sentences. This one is super short, guys, super short. Let's do that so we can come back, do a couple of more games, because that's what it's all about. We got to have fun here. We got to play. We got to learn and play, The link is right now in the WhatsApp group. And for you, Esther, just for you, I'm going to share the link in the Zoom chat as well. So there it is. Good luck with that activity. As soon as you finish, please raise your hand so we can continue, and good luck. Okay, ladies, let's continue. Let's do something else. You know what? Let's do some speaking with some classmates. I got some cool questions for you today. I hope you enjoy them. I'm going to share the conversation questions in the WhatsApp group, and I'm also going to share them here in the chat of Zoom. I'm now going to put you into some conversation groups. Why not? Let's do that. I'm going to create two, create. Oh, you know what? I can make 3. I'm going to put Esther over here. And I'm going to put Esther over. There you go. All right. So, Annie, you're going to work with Juliana. Beatriz, you're going to work with Isabel. Oh, and you know what? Oh, but you already work with Isabel, right, Beatriz? Isa, you work with Beatriz already, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change with. All right, Beatriz, you're gonna be with the Esmeralda. All right, here we go. All right, you can now join your breakout rooms and work on those 14 questions that I have. Hope you have fun with those questions. I'll give you about, maybe 15 minutes to practice speaking, and we'll come back and do the last activities. Enjoy your speaking activities. See you soon, guys.